Begin with the End in Mind is one of the 7 habits of highly effective people and is a book written by Stephen Covey. To some of you, might wonder why this Begin with the End in Mind is called or classified as one of habits of highly effective people. Begin with the end in mind means to start with a clear understanding of your destination. It means to know where you are going, so that you better understand where you are now so that the steps you take are always in the right direction. These are old and new products and known to be the greatest invention of mankind. How many of you think you have used this technique in your life personally or professionally? Do you realize that you actually have used this technique? Begin with the end in mind. Now I'm going to show you something that you haven't thought about it. Going for holidays. Can you recall the planning you have done to ensure that your holidays went on smoothly? It started with deciding the holiday destination, applying for annual leave, purchase air ticket, hotel booking and so on. Let's move on to one more example. Setting your destination on navigation system before you start driving. Now, can I throw back the same question again? Have you used this technique for one of these planning? It shows here that this technique also can be used to achieve small goals, which makes you to be highly effective people too. Why this technique is so important? Most of the time, the goal that we want to achieve can be challenging, especially during the time we face something that beyond our control. Factors such as budget, timeline, and other criteria have to be clearly defined so that process of achieving goal will be much easier. Now, have you started to consider of using more of this technique? Begin with the end in mind in your professional and personal life. Imagine yourself working towards your goal without knowing what actually you want to achieve. What I mean is the why, when, what, and how. Time is very precious. Once it is gone forever and you can't bring it back. Let me share an interesting facts about Jim Carrey, the Canadian-American actor. During the Oprah Winfrey Show, Jim Carrey shared his personal story that before he was famous, Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and dated it for Thanksgiving 1995. Then he placed the check in his wallet and kept it there. Every single night, he would park his car on the famous Mulholland Drive and visualize having directors interested in him and people he respected saying, "I like your work." And guess what happened? Just before Thanksgiving 1995, Jim Carrey found out he would be receiving $10 million for his role in Dumb and Dumber. Therefore, as Stephen Covey mentioned in his book, before you embark on any new ventures, take a moment and think. Begin with the end in mind so that you too can be highly effective people. Shall you enjoy the video? Please like or comment, share and subscribe to watch our upcoming video.